What's up everyone, let's quickly analyze the market to see what's coming for this week. First of all, we got the euro dollar. Euro dollar can easily make another push up into our supply zone, especially if you look at the DXY. For now we already took out this high and we could see some kind of reversal, but for now I am still bullish on euro dollar. We have a little bit of demand below in here. We didn't visit our old demand, but at least our expectation of another rally up since last week, it played out nicely, and I'm expecting a little bit more of a run at least until these supply zones. Now analyze the DXY, and what we can see is that price is just bearish. We visited back into our demand zone. For now, I think price can easily just drop and visit this lower demand zone at the 103.6 level. That said, moving over to AUD dollar, similar scenario. I still think that we can visit this supply zone, that we can make another run up. But yeah, nevertheless, we can still see some kind of a retracement, some kind of pullback. But for now, yeah, we got supply all the way up there, and I expect price to visit at least until there to sustain this bullish rally for now. Going over to the GBPUSD dollar, my bad. For now, we visited back higher into our supply zone, and we have the high in here. It can still be taken out, but yeah, the GBPUSD dollar is still highly bullish. So a pullback is still expected. Like, this is a fresh value of supply, and a pullback would be very healthy. Otherwise, we can easily visit back into this supply all the way up there. So if the DXY drops, then GBPUSD dollar can break this supply zone and visit higher until that supply zone all the way up there at the 0.3 levels. That said, moving over to the NZDUSD dollar, and what we see on NZDUSD dollar is that price a little bit more bearish. So we have a trend line in here, and price can easily just break that. Nevertheless, if the DXY makes a pullback down, then NZDUSD dollar can also rally. But for now, I think it would be healthy if price just visit lower until this demand zone below in there. Maybe eventually make a run from there. But like I already said in the previous videos, I tried to take a long from here, got stopped out at break even, unfortunately. But overall, the whole picture on NZDUSD dollar is just bearish. Like, we got bigger value all the way down here, but for now supply is still in control on NZDUSD dollar, so I'm still a little bit bearish for now, especially since the DXY already dropped a lot and NZDUSD dollar didn't really move a lot, like euro dollar, AUDUSD dollar, GBPUSD dollar. I'm still a little bit bearish on NZDUSD dollar for now. But yeah, nevertheless, we still have like demand below in here. But easily, if DXY drops, NZDUSD dollar doesn't really do a lot, and the DXY makes another pullback up, and the NZDUSD dollar will probably fall to the lower levels in there. That said, moving over to gold, and gold is making another rally up. So we are still rallying into our supply zone in there. But if you go to the 15-minute real quick, what we can see now is basically that price broke this trend line. It took out the highs. We create another value of demand. I'm expecting price to reach at least until this demand in the coming hours, and hopefully make another run up from here. So yeah, if the DXY drops, then gold can also make another rally to the upside, especially since we already sustained this supply zone. Basically, like, we are still fairly bullish inside of this supply zone, so that tells me that price can still easily make another high and probably maybe even make like a new all-time high soon. So that said, moving over to the Bitcoin, and what we see on the Bitcoin is that we saw a similar rally. So the DXY dropped, and the Bitcoin, it made a huge rally to the upside. Like we already expected last week, we had a demand zone below in here because we took this one out, and now we broke this trend line. So if we go to the daily time frame, I got a little bit of a short running right now. I'm gonna place them break even after we make a pullback, because I still think a pullback from here is likely, but nevertheless we still have like newly created daily demand below in here. So this could turn out to be a market shift. We have daily demand below in here, so we could visit at least until this daily demand. For now, we are also just stuck in a range, so this is still like a range, like we got a little bit of a breakout. But if we take our range tool real quick, we can see that if we draw it from the top until the bottom, we are currently in mid-range, so price can make a rejection from the mid-range and it could visit back into the 0.25. We also have like supply up there at the 0.75. So we got this supply level, this one. Let me grab the right one. So we still have this supply zone all the way up there at the 0.75. And yeah, if price wants to be range trading, then we could easily visit there. But for now, I'm expecting a pullback from the 0.5 level back until this daily demand zone below in there. And that's it. I'm gonna close this video. So I'll see you guys tomorrow again, and have a good day. Bye.